Hey guys, so it's about to be lit on this Friday afternoon. We're chilling in the E-Hub. It's all about Caribbean Entertainment Hub weekly live series. So today we're going to be joined by a talented Trinidadian singer, songwriter, and producer by the name of BreezyDozit. He just dropped his brand new short film and EP album called Calypso. So we're going to dive into that in a little bit and get to know what all that took place behind the making of this phenomenal, amazing project. But in the meantime, I am your host Neicy. This is the E-Hub. Be sure to head across our link in bio and head across our website and see what's trending this week in Caribbean entertainment news. Nice. So Breezy, I know who you are, but for persons who are tuning in who may not be familiar with the talent that is BreezyDozit, introduce yourself, my bro.
Hi everybody, my name is BreezyDozit. I am a producer, artist, songwriter, audio engineer, self-taught. Been doing music for about 5 years now in the industry. But I've been doing music since I was a kid. I used to play pan for the City Police Youth Club when I was like 7 or 8.
So you're still panist?
I used to be, yeah.
You technically just never really forget once you learn something. So it's like riding a bike, once you start back to ride it, it picks back up momentum. So we get into that in a bit. So pan, okay, how we got from playing instruments into singing, producing, and all this good stuff?
Well, because I was not a crack shot like I thought I was at pan, I realized I can't really stick it out with the real crack shots, I'm not gonna lie to you. And in like 2008, my brother Rodney, because I was one of the future and in his school back in the day when it had polyphonic ringtones, they could have come to me and I could make a song for you because I had studied music as well. And I had grade 1 theory and I started grade 2. So I could actually read and write. And then in 2008, my brother Rodney passed on dropped Fruity Loops for me and I just started producing one time, never stopped.
So you started with the Fruity Loops, and I guess now we're up to like Logic and these things. I'm not a producer, but I know a little something. Where we at right now?
I never switch.
You never switch. You stayed on Fruity Loops. Yep. So all this talent that we in the foundation from foundation.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, people don't rate it that highly, but it is a very good platform.
Okay, so wait, Fruity Loops. It has a part to play with Calypso. That's what you're saying. That's what's going on here.
Record, mix, and master everything in FL.
Wow. All right. Before we dive into all of that, your name, BreezyDozit. I'm sure that's not your government name. So tell us how you come up with the name BreezyDozit.
Sheesh. Back in Form 5, we had a group named Cold Fusion. The same Brethren Rodney, my dog, stills my brethren from since then till now. Rodney, Koji, Damien, Justin, all of us, we had a group named Cold Fusion, right? My name was Iceberg. So from Iceberg, Facebook had just popped off. So my name on Facebook was Iceberg Joseph. And then some rappers and thing was like Yeezy, Can Yeezy, Weezy. So my name was Ice Breezy. Men started seeing in public, dog, and calling me Breezy, like straight up. Like I didn't pick the name. Like people just stopped calling me my regular name.
Yeah.
And because essentially man just was like, oh, Breezy, what is you know? And I was like, yeah, cool. All right, I guess my people call him a Breezy now. And then I added it does it to my production side because I needed a separate name for it. And then due to legal reasons, not being the only Breezy in the world, big up Chris Brown, I had to add it does it to my artist name.
Which Breezy came first?
It don't matter, he's the bigger one. It don't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, I just thought it doesn't.
So Breezy stuck. The Breezy stuck, and then it evolved into BreezyDozit. Nice. So, the music. You started off with the singing, songwriting. Was it producing right there at the same time, or did that came later?
The producing. Well, I started with the producing, so the singing and stuff was like after, but not too long after.
The producing came first.
Because the program is basically a production tool.
Did you have intentions of becoming an artist?
It was always a dream, but like I wish like that. But then having product in front of you that like it basically make it without needing a label and all that, I was like, yeah, why not now? Like I
Yeah.
genuinely love music. I've always loved music my entire life. So it's like, why not?
So trick question. Which side you like most? Producing side or the artist side? Breezy or BreezyDozit?
That's not a fair question.
It is, it is. That's what goes on in the e-hub. We ask these questions that regular folks won't ask because we want to get to the root of things.
I probably like the artist side more because I like to write.
Okay, okay. I feel you, I feel you, I feel you. I get that. I get that. All right. So we get that out of the way. It's all now about Calypso. I want to know why, how, when, everything. Like, what was the inspiration behind this entire project?
So Calypso came because of the name Calypso came from Roy actually put me up to a challenge. I was
Okay.
producing some tracks before, and Roy was like, "Dog, this sound you have, nobody else not making it.
When
Name
you
your
say
shit."
Roy,
Who's
for
on
persons
this?
who may not know, who's Roy? For persons who may not know.
Roy Simmons, the artist, Roy Simmons,
Okay, cool.
Mr.
Nice.
Summer himself,
Nice,
right?
nice.
So I was like, "All right, cool, I'll come up with a name." And funny enough, before that, I was researching something on Trap Soul. My
Okay.
brother Raven, aka CPU, he hailed man. He was like, "Dog, I will make a neo soul beat for me for our artist." And then one of my favorite artists by the name of Will, he dropped a song, and one of the hashtags in the song was Afro Soul. And I was like,
Soul.
all of these souls is just basically people doing what they want with their main genre now. And I
Yeah.
was like, Soul by? Nah.
Why not
Calypso?
soca soul? Why not soca soul?
It didn't fit. It didn't
Oh, it
flow
didn't
at
fit.
all.
Okay.
It didn't flow at all. But like I write it on a piece of paper in like
Okay.
capital letters, and I just leave it on my wall, and I was just like, let me just leave it there. And like I ended up writing a song named Calypso.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's very unique, as you rightfully said, like how people that merge in genres, but I've never heard the word calypso before. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
This might jump on to become its entire trend on its own, a whole new genre created,
That'll be the
calypso. You know, so how would you define calypso? Like what is calypso?
Calypso is just my take on present day calypso, basically. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Once you bring the energy that is calypso and you
Mm-hmm.
bring that to the modern day, that's calypso. It don't matter what surrounds it or what it sounds like, that is calypso, basically.
So is it like a fusion of calypso meet modern day genres like the soul, the R&B, the
Mm-hmm.
Afro? Nice, nice, nice. So when you came up with the name Calypso, was it supposed to be an entire EP or just a one track?
It was one song.
So what,
It
what,
was,
what made it evolve into a 6-track EP and now an entire music video short film? Like,
so
walk us through this process.
this is a story, right? At the end of April, I had finished
Mhm.
producing something I was working on. I
Okay.
realized I didn't have the funds to put it out, and I was like, dog, why even doing music for, dog?
Mm-hmm.
And then my sister Sonia from Echo, she invited me to her music video launch, which was for the Soundwave Rhythm, which I produced and released the
Yeah,
year before.
because they were
So
on that.
they dropped the
Yeah.
music video and they invite like a very few people because this was like the day before we went back on heavy lockdown.
Okay.
And after we done doing all the music video stuff, they started playing regular music and they had played Earth on the Sweet Tooth Rhythm now, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I see everybody in the room just stand up and started dancing. I was like, hey, at the same time. And I literally hadn't seen that for a year straight. So I had
Is it
forgotten,
because of
like,
COVID? Was it because of COVID?
because of the vids, dog. What do you mean? I literally can get to see people enjoy music in a year and something at that point. And seeing that was just like, that is why I do music. I do music because I like seeing people react to it, seeing people dance to it, vibes to it, enjoying it now. And that was the switch that I needed. And after that, that was May the 1st, they dropped the video. May the 2nd, I started producing Down Bad.
Okay, okay. And walk us through the other releases. Because my favorite, I mean, a little biased because I have a little cameo in a certain song, so I like that song. But the
Mm-hmm.
dance with me have a
Yeah.
vibe that I just feel good every time I hear it now. I feel to dance and move my body just like feel good music. So that is where my allegiance is at the moment between those two tracks. So I want to know what's your favorite track on the EP and
Mm-hmm.
also walk us through the process of each track.
Okay. My favorite song on the EP is probably Down Bad because I love the production behind it.
And because a certain person have a cameo in it.
Yes, Neicy, and because you're in the video. So Down Bad is probably my favorite song on the EP. And
Okay.
so it actually have a story for for Dance With Me now, boy. So Dance With Me is the last song I produced, right?
Uh-huh.
I had actually borrowed Roy Simmons' audio interface because after the Sunrave rhythm, my interface just crashed. It just stopped working. So I
Okay.
hear Roy and I was like, dog, lend me interface for 7 days now. And he was like, dog, right now I'm working and I writing. I gonna need it back faster than that. I was like, all right, give me for 4 days. Because it was 4 songs now.
Okay.
I had already put all the songs and know how it was going to flow and everything.
Wait, wait, wait.
I had to write on paper.
Pause a little minute because I now realize I don't know what is an interface. So, what we talking about right now?
An interface is what is connect the microphone to your laptop,
Okay,
essentially.
okay,
So you
okay,
could get audio from your speakers, you could get audio into your laptop to record and to engineer and stuff like that to balance the audio and whatever. It's just basically this is a little box. It's just this.
okay, okay. Pretty
That's it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. I learned something today.
Yeah, come on. Every day. Wait,
Yeah.
why worry?
Interface.
Right. So Roy dropped the interface. I had 4 days to record 4 songs. So I was like, I'll record the longest song and the shortest song day one, the next 2 songs the next day, and I had 2 days to just review them now.
Yeah.
I did that in 3 days instead, and on the fourth day I realized Roy coming for eating today. I know on the third day I realized Roy coming for eating tomorrow, and this song named Calypso not fitting on the EP. With the production I did, it wasn't sounding sonically together. I need another song. I meditated the night and I was like, dog, if I really write and produce a song in a day, I real bad. I hail Roy. I was like, Roy, I need that extra day though. He was like, go beat up. Hold it. I wake up the next morning on day 4, produce Calypso, my virgin J pass and check me, I put some little candy on it, finish it up. When he leave, I could talk about paraphernalia on here.
Yeah. Go
When
ahead.
he leave, I roll a post when he leave and I come back inside and I press play on the beat and I just started writing immediately. I had to write like 3/4 of the song. Then I woke out my room and I got the post chorus on the way to the kitchen. I had to run back in the room and pick up my phone and record that piece and just get up the next morning, just kill it. Whatever you hear on the final is what I sing that day, basically.
Okay.
It was
Wow.
like a literal one day kind of, was wild.
So, are you one of those creatives that has the perfectionist kind of vibes where you always want to go back in and perfect things, or were you contented with the end result of that project happening so fast?
Um, I finished producing and recording that song in May, and I didn't finish engineering it until August the 4th. So yeah, it's a perfectionist. I mixed them tracks from June to August. Like I literally, like 2 weeks off in between, 1 week off in between, but I keep making changes, keep adjusting. My brother Jay, big up Jay, he in the chat right now, JD Ellis. When I went to check him for him to preview the masters, he's one of the people I trust to check my music before I put it out now, but I always check him before I drop music. And he gave me some pointers on Dance With Me self. And he was like, I don't like on the start of the pre-chorus where it coming down too early, carry it up a little bit more again. And I was done producing, I was mastering songs now, boy. And I was like, usually the only man who could send me back in my production. Because I do music with Jay. First person I ever do music professionally now, boy.
Okay.
So like he have that respect instant now, boy. And I went back in, I make that change. And then I engineered for like a few more days and that was done.
Okay, nice process, the creativity process. But I feel like as much as it might sound like it happened so fast, I think what built that momentum for you is because you've been doing this a while now. You've been producing, you've been writing,
Mm-hmm.
so you could
Yeah.
start a project quick like that versus
Yeah.
somebody who now
Sometimes.
starting off. Yeah, like they had to build that momentum where you trust your
Yeah.
creativity to that extent now. And then also
Mm-hmm.
sometimes those projects that happen so quick, that's so organic, are the ones
Mm-hmm.
that connect with persons the most than the one that you
True.
probably might go back and forth with trying to get it perfect. Because as
Yeah.
I say, it's one of my favorite songs. Like it's one of my favorite songs. So nice,
I appreciate that.
nice.
Thanks a lot.
Did you decide that when you put out this EP, it was going to be a short film, or did that come later on?
Adam, Lord, is the reason you're seeing that short film. Because I sent him the EP when I was done mastering it in June.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent him the whole track. And he was like, I was like, though, whatever you feel, whatever move you is the video we go do. And he messaged me back and he was like, how long this EP is? And I was like, 11 minutes and 28 seconds, dog. And he was like, I bet. Me, what you planning today? A short film on Kickstarter. And he was like, lol. And like within some weeks, he sent me a full storyboard like he had drawn up on his computer. He storyboarded each and every song the way he wanted it to go. And when he showed me, I was just like, dog. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I needed something to do, and I'm glad he gave me something proper to do now because he actually enjoyed the music, which is the most important. If the person doing the project don't enjoy the music, then where's the point of them doing it now?
True. Well, we just put it on a disclaimer there. We don't want people rushing Adam and feeling Adam have nothing to do and he just wants something to do on this project.
He wanted something creative to do. Let me be specific, you're right. He wanted something creative to do. He told me that's why I sent him the project. Because he told me some months before, he's like, dog, I itching to do something creative that I could just go wild on, dog. And I was just like, say less. So it's not that he had nothing to do. He wanted that specific thing to do.
Something creative to do.
Yes,
wow. So how long did it take before the mastering of the final EP and started to shoot the entire music video project?
We started shooting the music video project when I finished mastering the songs, actually. The day I was done mastering the songs, I think that was August the 4th, is the day we started shooting.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, and we now entering October, and this project is this like the timeline of this is so amazing to me, like as a creative, and the fact that, as you said, like this just started with a word, calypso, then it turned into a single, then it turned into an EP, then it turned into a whole short film. Like possibilities are endless, because me as a fellow creative outside of media, it's very inspiring just to know that you was that comfortable to trust your creativity and just go on to the next step as it happens without some people will sit down and conceptualize the entire project and then get the ball rolling. You basically wasn't seeing the next step on the staircase. You was just like, okay, well, cool, we just step up here. We just, and watch where we at right now. And the thing is, like, I feel like it's now getting started. Like it has.
I hope so.
The possibilities are endless. That is how I feel, because I've listened the project from beginning to end. It's a masterpiece, and I'm not just saying that because of your artistry or because of our friendship. Like I'm a lover of music. As a creative myself, I love music. So if like something catches me where I could listen an entire album from beginning to end, says a lot to me. Because normally I'm done skipping through tracks and just listening my favorite songs on repeat. So for me to listen every song, the flow of the album is superb. And then the visuals, it was so natural. It wasn't like doing too much, but the storyline was so engaging. Like I just felt like the whole project was like well put together, like really, really well put together.
Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate that a lot. And shout out Adam again. And Jason.
And everybody that's coming together on this project, because I remember you literally messaging me that's like, hey Neicy, need a paper.
Basically.
Few people could message me for something now, because my schedule is ridiculous. I really try to be present and help as much as I can, but I'm not trying to drain myself. And I think like at the beginning of the week on the shoot was at the Saturday. And I look forward to my weekend for me to kind of relax because my weeks are long. So it was really interesting, and I'm glad that I said yes, honestly, because just like getting familiar with the project was really nice, and to see to be on that side of the fence, seeing it come to life was really amazing. Definitely.
It was nice having you right too.
You're welcome. You'll get. I think this was. I have done little video stuff before, but I feel like this is my first video vixen kind of vibe. And vixen in a classy way, guys. I'm not twerking or shaking anything. I'm just looking pretty. That's all I'm doing in the video. That's looking pretty.
That's what
but
we needed.
It was a really good experience. Definitely. So.
Nah, that was real fun. That was real fun.
It was. And yo, like we were. Could I tell the story of the Trinity Mall?
Yes.
So we had a shoot in Trinity Mall. Rain was falling. The mall is about to close.
Yep.
Plus, we in Trinidad right now. We are coming to the life of Trinidad, and we are under curfew and stuff like that. So rain is falling, buckets are dropped. I think we had like half an hour to shoot the scene in Trinity Mall. And on top of that, like, we in the mall trying to shoot a music video, not wearing a mask and dodging.
No mask. No mask, just vibes.
It was crazy, but fun at the same time. Like if a security guard had seen us, it was the fact that we didn't get permission to shoot in the mall, and we don't have on mask, and we just inside there doing whatever we feel.
But they saw and they didn't beat up because what we was doing now, they realized we wasn't doing nothing reckless or nothing like that. Everybody had their mask close, but we were just shooting some quick scenes between and then we was out. We didn't stick either.
Yeah, and I think at the same time too, because the mall was closed and people just like, yo, I just try to hurry up so this place can close and I could go. Like they're not really coming to try to work, like people looking to go, people looking to leave, you know? So nice. So when is the project available? Like we know the short film is on YouTube. So people can head across to YouTube. We're definitely gonna put the link and stuff so you guys can check it out. Head across to YouTube and look out. Just search Calypso. They do have like something else with that name. So you can search Calypso on YouTube and check out the entire EP short film. And where are the songs? Where could the songs be found?
The songs are available on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, you name it. It's also available on SoundCloud and on YouTube. So if you can't pay for it, that's fine. Have free options to listen to it as well. It's available everywhere else. Any streaming platform available is there.
Was that a conscious decision to like have it for those who want to pay and support the cause, and for those who just interested in music and want to support?
Yeah, for sure. Because as a person who not balling, I know how hard it is to have to buy music or to pay to hear music. And if that's the only way for artists to be heard, that don't make sense. I have to make sure it's available for everybody to hear regardless of their financial situation. If you have an internet connection, you can hear Calypso.
Yeah. So you can't hear it if you don't have internet, and then just go by your neighbor and ask them for the password, right?
That's what I said.
All right, so we know you're in the promotional stage of Calypso right now, so that's gonna probably go on for like some time. Are you already thinking about your next project, or are you just gonna like ride this one out for like a while? Because knowing you always up to something, I know Carnival is coming around, you may drop a soca rhythm or something. You know, what's next?
I like to talk my business before it's ready. But I work in. I never stop working, actually. I literally haven't stopped making music.
I'm going to shine up now because I asked you this like when we were shooting, like what's next? And he was like, nah, Neicy, I'm going to take a rest. Like after this, I good. Yeah, you know.
I did?
Yeah, you know.
Here was the dope part about what I'm doing right now. Because my music just dropped. This is the first time I ever dropped music months after it was actually made now. So I had plenty of time to recover. And automatically, I just started back producing one track every couple of days. Every week, I make a new something. I write a new something. So I didn't stop, and I have ideas in my head that'll stop. So I just constructed things. I have some things constructed to work on very soon. I hope I can finish it before the year out, so I can start next year. And I can come next year swinging again, basically.
Nice. And for persons who may be interested in getting onto you from like on the producing side, how do they contact BreezyDozit if they want to get like a production done? Any information about that?
You can just DM me on Instagram, Twitter. I can't get my personal phone number just so, but anywhere you could find me and message me, you're free to message me and we could talk production. That's not a
But
problem
you
at all.
need a business phone number, partner. You need a
I do,
business.
I do, I do. As
All
soon as
right,
possible, though.
they could have slide in the DMs, but for music
Yeah, yeah,
only.
yeah. Correct.
For music only. Okay, so anything else you want to share with us before we wind down this interview?
Um, Anybody watching who doing music, just keep going, dog. It hard. It does have its moments, but keep pushing if you believe in it and keep pushing, dog. Take it from somebody who watched it and was like, nah, boy. And still end up putting out a whole EP.
A
Shout out,
whole short film.
shout out Jason, shout out Juan, shout out Keon, Kung Fu Keon, Tinil 1 and Tinil 2. Shout out yourself, Neicy. Shout out Blushworks. Shout out, who else? I'm missing anybody? I hope I'm not missing anybody.
I can't remember the
Sorry,
next
shout out Khalifa, shout out Marissa. I can't miss Khalifa, Marissa. Like everybody who came through and made it possible, shout out to everybody, dog. It was a real interesting and fun experience. It was real nice.
It was. It definitely was. And it was just so organic. I love when things happen so natural, like in just a state of flow when you're not really planning, but you just go with the flow. I think
Yeah.
like those things are the stuff that you look back on and remember the most and really appreciate. So for me, just being a part of that kind of sparked my music side to get back in the studio and write and record. So stay tuned and you might be dropping some stuff soon. Nice. So I just want to tell you, keep up the good work. We're looking forward to hearing more new music from you and you guys. This is like, trust me, Calypso is just like where he's at right now, but he has like a lot of singles prior to this that I love, especially the Afrobeat fusion. Those type of songs is like some of my favorites. So you guys just look for BreezyDozit or Breezy on all music platforms and just check out his catalog so far. Definitely connect with him. Is talent, untapped talent that you guys need to like get familiar with. Don't try to join the bandwagon when he take off and giving Chris Brown competition out there now.
I would love to.
Nice. So I wanted to tell you, keep up the good work. Thanks for chatting with us in the E-Hub today. And
Thanks for having me.
Any new music or anything that you're working on that you probably want us to promote, don't be a stranger. For everybody who was in the live, all the artists and producers, feel free to send us your stuff as well. We definitely want to create a space to support this Caribbean artistry. It doesn't matter the genre once you guys are doing something productive and you're showcasing that talent. And it's not just about music, fashion designers, as we touched on, Lord, with the short films, like persons who enter theater and productions and things like that. We just want to be Caribbean Entertainment Hub is that space to really showcase Caribbean entertainment to the world, So we try our best to just be that space to kind of, bridge that gap of the up and coming.
Big up.
And not just established artists, but persons who like really like, on the grind and doing things as well. We just don't want to know you when you're big.
Now, big up all for this because there's a serious initiative you all have going here. I really appreciate it, big man thing.
Big man thing. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. You guys also head across our link in bio and support the website. Check out what's trending this week in terms of blogs. Head across our YouTube channel. We're about to cover Miami Carnival, so new footage is going to be coming there. Our Labor Day footage is still trending. So if we in Trinidad kind of lockdown, we can't go anywhere. But we keeping you entertained. We go into the places for you guys and bringing the content to your screen. All you need is internet, as Breezy say. So stay updated. All you need is internet. Right? So follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and definitely. You can install our app as well, it's free. So you get notified when we drop stories as well. I am Neicy. This is Breezy. Thank you for chilling in the E-Hub, and you guys have a safe weekend. Bye.
Later.